pick weird stuff, and it's kind of synergistic in a weird way. It works out. 2-0. Here we go.
Kuro comes in to tether up S4. They'll try to turn this one around. KuroKy in some trouble. Now needs to head for the hills. Could this be your first blood going the other way? One more auto attack. They'll get it. It's Kuro on the Wisp that finds the bonus gold in the last hit. Now toward the top lane. We'll see the ultimate fly from Zeus to give a little bit of intel, see where Malaysia is. Can often be a sign that a gank may be incoming.
Yeah, Ky.xY even preemptively ball lightning towards his tower.
Here we go. Zai hops in. Berserker's calling to Ky.xY as well as Mushi. Mushi still able to get off his ultimate and a kinetic field. Johnny goes down. Ky.xY ball lightning's back, but the tombstone is still alive. I'm not sure how well this will work out for Team Malaysia. Zai tries to TP out. Electric Vortex is there. And that makes it a 1 for 2 at least. Now in the river, KuroKy double damage rune on, finds Arteezy. He'll just TP home. Now he turns his sights onto Puppey. Sticky nasal goo comes out from the bristle, and they will chase him down. Nightmare blocks it out, taken off by Ohaiyo. KuroKy continues the assault. Brain sap to try and heal up Puppey a little bit, but it's just not enough. The 2 for 1 quickly turns to a 2 for 2, and Malaysia will now put pressure on the Tier 1 tower.
Yeah, and the fight starts free from Ky.xY. He's getting up there as far as his farm goes. The Axe himself is still in a pretty good place. Zai working on a Vanguard now to go with his Blink Dagger, but
he needs it too. He's getting into this stage where he's not really snowballing. And hold that thought as Mushi up top gets jumped on by Arteezy. Still Static Storm Kinetic Field comes out, sets it up for his teammates to come in and maybe turn something around. Puppey jumped on it. Zai comes in. Berserker's call on 2. Ultimate from Zeus doing huge damage. A Mecha's pop keeps KuroKy alive a little bit longer, but the Fiend Script gets another full duration channel. Now Secret on the run. Kuro and S4 both very low. Ohaiyo low on mana. Can he actually bring him down? He can. It's the double kill for the Undying is now Ky.xY. Long range zip forward, wants to bring down Zai, has quite a bit of mana left to play around with. And of course has the Aegis of the Immortal, so can afford to be rather aggressive here if need be. Ohaiyo even joining the party. Zai, I think, destined to head to the grave with this one.
We're running out of mana on your Bristleback, but it doesn't look like it's going to matter. Storm gets the kill, and we talk about that Bloodstone. Now 900 gold, he just needs to pick up the energy booster and the recipe.
This comes out, the tower will go down. Tier 3 took about 50% damage. Mushi TP's back, and there's Ky.xY, jumps in deep, goes on to Kuro, gets crit by Arteezy. Glimpse back, that'll break the tether. Can Malaysia actually punish this and find the kills that they're looking for? Kuro getting low, but now Arteezy comes in, gets some crits on Johnny, cuts him to pieces. And the Flesh Golem just left as a corpse on the ground. 10-second BKB used by Arteezy as Mushi plays Ring Around the Rosie. Kuro gets brought down by the S&Y Bristle, and now Artur will BKB TP out. Ends up being support for support trade, but it's not done yet. KuroKy, he's duking it out with Puppey and Zai. It's a 2-on-1, just trying to buy some time for his teammates to get here and punish this. Puppey, the one that gets left behind, throws out a Nightmare, and he will... And his team does secure that rune.
And that's your Night Stalker Aghanim.
AoE physical damage output, but also helping out his team. We've talked a lot about attack speed on Storm, both on and off the panel, and an item that naturally synergizes pretty well with him also. Teamfight going to break out in the top lane, the long range zip. They want to focus down Kuro. KuroKy, he's the one caught inside of the Fiend Script. Kuro stays alive, and they'll lose their Night Stalker to get things started. Puppey will get punished. In return, Tombstone focused by Arteezy. Zai getting low. Berserker's call comes out. Force snap to the low ground. Lives on 30 HP. Aegis of the Immortal gets deployed, and Kuro, one more auto attack will bring him down. They finish him off. Arteezy still alive, reasonably healthy, but Electric Vortex is there. Now Zai from the low ground reinitiates onto Ky.xY. Him and Ohaiyo, the only two left alive, but he's zipping around like a madman. He's still alive for now. Arteezy may go down, but no, it's the Bristle that falls to S4. The ultimate's there, and it'll finish off the Storm. Somehow, some way, Secret win the fight.
Zeus staying alive.
2 key items coming out for Team Malaysia, though. We'll see Storm Spirit pick up his Orchid, and the Bristleback now complete that Assault Kuros. So tools for this next team fight. There's no more Aegis of the Immortal. It was used in that last one. Nightmare onto Ohaiyo. Ultimate from Zeus to help soften him up. Disruptor, the first one to go down, but still gets off his ultimate. Not too bad of a start for Malaysia, but Arteezy just going mad all over this dire team. Crits left and right. They've already lost 2, and everyone else on low HP. Now they get the Bristleback. Ky.xY put inside of the Nightmare, setting up for the Berserker's call. They've got it. And they've got the kill. 4 for 0. Johnny nowhere to go. It's going to be a full 5-man wipe. Secret erupting with momentum, and now we'll finally see a big lead.
That was big. Struggling to hold their own side of the map here. They have got a gem on KuroKy, looking to take what wards out he can, especially during the nighttime with that unobstructed vision. But Oh, they've caught one.
They'll find Puppey. Static Storm Kinetic Field comes out, and this should be a pretty easy kill, but no, Arteezy comes in. Bristleback will finish off Puppey. Now goes in on the Kuro. There is a relocate here, so Kuro could try to do this defensively, but no, try to TP out. Storm zips across, brings him down. Arteezy with a BKB on, will fight as long as he can. Glimpse brings back one. Buyback from Kuro. Will ultimate into the fight, tethers up onto Arteezy, but it'll cost him his life. It's a dieback now for the Wisp, and a triple kill for Ohaiyo. Arteezy does isolate the Undying with the help of Zai. They'll sandwich him there as Ohaiyo reinitiates. Do they want Zai or do they want Arteezy? Maybe even both. Can they get the 2-for-1 special? Ohaiyo getting low. In comes the Storm Spirit. Down goes the axe. Arteezy low and in the grave. Double kill for Ky.xY. And Team Malaysia take the fight.
Really nice buyback from Storm. As soon as one of these two teams takes it, and with Malaysia top lane, it's going to be Secret who secure themselves Roshan this time around.
Yeah, Malaysia don't seem too aware. They're not really keeping tabs on the timer and just hand it over. Seems like a very ambitious goal. The tier 3 tower up top did go down. Looks like Arteezy will go in and just start poking barracks.
Range Rex, yeah, no heal available to this, and either glyph or you just lose your range Rex. And
looks like it will be the latter. Ohaiyo gets caught by the Fiend's grip, but the refresher from S4, the double ulti bringing Malaysia low. Pipe from Johnny comes out a little bit late. Now the rest of the fight will break out. It's only a 1-for-0 trade. Kuro rather low on the backside as Arteezy is just doing an absurd amount of damage. Blinks forward, finishes off the Disruptor. Night Stalker gets decapitated by Zai. He'll buy back. But there's still two in the grave as the Storm Spirit was also picked. This top lane of barracks will fall, at least the range will. There is a glyph, but they'll use it.
Oh, with a melee Rex down, this puts Malaysia in a really tough bind. Haven't lost it just yet, but it doesn't seem like something they can position themselves to defend. And
Storm's buyback still on cooldown from the last fight. Low on Bloodstone charges. They will find the Bane. A gem hits the deck. Zai blinks in with the Berserker's Call. Ohaiyo getting very aggressive, pushes outside of the base. Will try to chase down Zai. He eats the cheese. Ohaiyo still not scared. He'll get disarmed, compliments to the halberd, and that'll force him to back off. Meanwhile, on the base, Arteezy. Well, die back on the Night Stalker. Undying also headed back to the grave, and Malaysia in big trouble. This could end up being the GG push right here, Parker. Secret getting so much out of this. Mushi, the only survivor for now. Now a buyback from the Bristle. Storm responds also. Arteezy uses the BKB, still has the Aegis, rains the stun from the skies. They break down the Storm Spirit. Arteezy still alive as Ohaiyo forced to head into the well.
Oh, the Bloodstone Suicide heals everyone back up. Kuro and Arteezy, they're going to keep on pushing.
What a play from
S4. And Zeus is back alive. Boots of travel. He had 20+ Bloodstone charges.
What a heads-up
play. This push isn't stopping.
With the tether onto Arteezy, that takes him to full HP. They go straight for the tier 4 towers. Looks like they'll take game 2 in style with just one lane of barracks down, and that's it. GG from Mushi. They've had enough. That'll take us to a game 3.
Well, a flashy way to end things, and Team Secret bounced back after a surprising game 1. They force a decider.
My oh my. A bit unexpected, I think, at least from where that game started out. It seemed like Team Malaysia had a little more momentum. Johnny had a pretty good opener. Ohaiyo with an incredible score at the end of that game, 14-3-10. Felt like the Disruptor was the weak link for that team almost. Just didn't.